So I actually got an answer from JNandeZ. So my question was eben how you would detect the bots, and it's exactly like I assumed. So PLO 500 plus, there are basically no bots. It's not because of the security of the site, but the player pool is too strong, too small, so they basically cannot hide, and they are too strong in the sense they all use like a HUD, and then they get reported, and so the risk is too high, and the bot strategy does not work as good. But below PLO 200, it is fully infested with bots on those sites, and I don't get why it should be like in chess, that it is like a sport to like detect the bots. So some of the biggest streamers are quite successful um, uh, yeah, those speedrun challenges where they start with 500 elo or something, and then they encounter those bots as well, right? So I don't know. I don't know why the site, and there is no damage to like expose those players up to PLO 50, and the thing is on coin poker, because of the new leaderboard, PLO 50 is the level you grind to win the low stakes leaderboard, and so I think it is so close, to work again, right? And yes, that's true as well, because the rake is what it is. It's unbeatable. So those bots, um, they are they are well, not that big winners, but they are winning, and no one would beat them. It's impossible to beat them because of the rake. So it's just it's just like it's this obvious. They do nothing. Like I don't get why those streamers not make, like, that would be content that you not discuss which stake the hand was played on. You would need to discuss hands that were played by bots. And that's why you should just introduce those tables where you have to show the like with the World Cash Game Championship, so where you have to show the cards, also where the cards are automatic, then it's so much simpler to detect collusion. And the site, they don't do it on their own. So it's the same suggestions, and I just don't get why they never listen. They never listen. They don't answer. They always like, we forwarded it to the security team, and they are looking into it. But it should not be like, of course, JNandeZ does not uh, do that work for them without incentive either, and he doesn't have the so the lowest he sometimes plays is PLO 200, but normally, yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's exactly what what I always tell them, and yeah, and then, well, for me it's either to quit, but I have a hard time. For now, I'm trying that, or like if they do nothing. So I actually would enjoy, um, and it's really not about the money for me on PLO 50. Like it would be, um, for me it would be a big difference if I won like 20 17,000 Swiss francs, something like that. That would change a lot for me. But I mean, if the games were fair, that might be possible until like end of 2027. But yeah, so that's kind of my dream, right? But otherwise, like it doesn't change. Like if I win or lose 300, the problem is just there is no possibility against the bots, and the worst part, it is no fun at all. So at least if I'm not good enough at poker, yeah, and otherwise I would have to like sell action. I might discuss that during, but again, I don't get why this is not possible with my family. But the issue is that they never like invested. They never dared to invest in anything. So well, depending on my graph and so on, it's like a stock. There is a risk, but I yeah. So and then I have to like talk to others, and we will see. It's just like that's really sad. But you cannot talk to my family about anything like related to what would be the business of a proper family. They are this like yeah, they are this scared, and they are not, again, they are not aware of how much well, if they never, if they, yeah, so they in yeah, but I discussed that, and this is just like, I mean, the only like uh, for my godfather especially, the only thing that comes to mind is the money. Otherwise, well, that's why they keep up some farce of a relation to yeah, because and that's not like that is, it's the same for the psychiatrist, and yeah, so they are terrible parents. That's not that's not what it's about. It's this obvious. But then they are this bad at managing like their assets as well, and like yeah, it's yeah, but you cannot change it. So you just have to accept that. Yeah. Um, but I'm basically, yeah. So that's well, I'm basically, yeah. But I mean, I tried that so many times, and ChatGPT would be able to explain this issue easily. I don't get it. I don't get it. And like continue as is doesn't work either. So I tried. Um, and then I guess those pictures. Um, yeah. So he tried, and I mean, it doesn't really work. Like to pretend. But I mean, yeah, this is fantastic. So the sunrise in Turkey. I don't know. I don't know. So that's the same. I mean, the landscape. Well, today, it might have snow on the other side. So like there is so to the Speer, there is too much. Oh no, like this, it doesn't work in the. Yeah. So maybe there is now. No, there is still. It's not that close. So like the landscape is not. It's not the issue. So.